Hey, good morning, my friends. Welcome to the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Consumers Energy. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Wow, what a summer weather pattern we have on the way. Next 10 days, probably, more or less. Sure, there's always a storm system that creeps in there, but I can't see a whole lot of change. And then you start wondering, how long does it last? And as far out as I can see with the models, it generally stays warmer than normal. Now, do remember that the sun is losing heating power every day. So if I talk about warmer than normal on October 1st, it's not the same hot as July or August, but we could touch 80 degrees in early October. Let's get to it. A little bit of a shower patch has crept into the forecast. Emphasize very little, and that's in northern Michigan. So you could see we have a pretty good deal of sunshine, but you notice the little white clouds off in Wisconsin. That's just a weak disturbance that's really going to have a tough time holding together. And when you look at the radar, you see those showers over in western Wisconsin. We pick it up with the radar forecast, and you'll kind of see that those showers could come toward the Traverse City area, all around it, late this evening or overnight in, probably not more than 1/10 of an inch of rain. Hey, let's say hi to some folks. Connie Ray Castle, good morning to you in Frankenmuth. And Tom Ramsey, good morning, Freeport. North Branch, good morning from the campground. That sounds like a good time in September. All right, so here's our radar forecast through the day today. We're beautiful, we're dry. There's your spotty showers, midnight tonight. Mackinac City to Petoskey and Charlevoix, Traverse City, and Ludington. Just a little batch moves to the northeast part of the state. Sidewalk weather at most, Bay City, Saginaw, and then we go into tomorrow morning, and whoop, the warmth takes over and dries those things all up. Dawn Douglas, how's Sunday morning going to be for the Renaissance Festival? Sunday morning looks good, but I'm going to cover that. We have a tropical system. It's going to be Hurricane Francine. Maybe it is already. I haven't really kept track, but that is going to try to come toward us. So that's what I'm showing you here is the upper level flow, and see that circulation down in the Gulf Coast that's heading toward Louisiana? That's Francine. But note as it comes northward, you think, oh, it's heading right toward us. But look at the high pressure ridge that builds over Michigan, over the UP, over southern Ontario. That is going to put the brakes on Francine. Now, this is Friday, so we're really warm. We're warming aloft, and that dome of high pressure stays with us. And by sometime Sunday or Monday, it might open up and break down and allow a little bit of that residual disorganized moisture from Francine come our way. So we may have a shot at some showers by the time we get to Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of next week. But note, the overall upper air pattern still very warm. We're into the following weekend, September 21st. We're still in the much warmer than normal air with the trough out west, and we go out to 16 days, September 25th here. The ridge has flattened off. We go to more of a west to east flow, so I'm sure there will be a cold front in there that will end the really hot weather for this time of the year. But overall, you don't see any blue on there, a sign of any abnormally cold air. Now, here's a surface pattern. So it's fantastic, but keep the garden hose handy. I watered the hydrangeas and I watered the geraniums. They're tough at this time of the year, but if you get 10 days of drying weather, you can have some damage. So especially if it's something you've just planted in the last couple of months and it hasn't gone through that wet fall period where the roots really take hold. Now we're at Thursday. Francine is heading northward, and then boom, puts the brakes on Friday, and this is Saturday. And then Francine just dies off because there's nothing to help support its circulation. And we go into the next week, and we're still looking at dry weather and southerly winds. No cold air blob up north anywhere in sight. Here's a little closer of a look. This model doesn't even show the spotty showers tonight. The model I showed you earlier is better at that. Through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Keep the boat going. Don't pull it yet. You might be using it into the first week of October. You'll regret it if you pull it now. We should be in the low 80s today. And then we jump to the mid 80s tomorrow across the whole state. Then we jump to the upper 80s on Thursday, mid to upper 80s on Friday. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 90 somewhere. Saturday, mid to upper 80s. Sunday, upper 80s. Monday, upper 80s. Tuesday, upper 80s. Wednesday, Thursday. So it's a pretty incredible long duration of 80s for this time of the year. Remember, our normal high now is in the mid 70s and going down a degree every 2 days. Hey, good morning, Mark Ambrosi. Hopefully you're doing well. So here is the total rainfall, and you'll see that total rainfall over the next 6 days, not much. That's why I say you better keep the garden watered. Obviously, some of your plants have seen their better day and they're on their way down and you don't want to waste the water, but others are still, can still be damaged or can still benefit. Your tomato plants can still benefit from a shot of water, even though they're tapering down. With the warm weather into September, you could get another round of the tomatoes ripening and whatnot. Hey, there's your very summary MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. And summer lives on. We'll keep you updated. I'm going to take 3 days off, so I'll see you early next week. Take care.